It is with great displeasure I must announce to you guys, Mr. Beast does not recognize Crimea as Ukrainian. I think I'm gonna be sick. Or perhaps he's just planning to buy this weird little peninsula and calling it Mr. Beastland, making it independent from both Ukraine and Russia. He probably has the power to do that. He's just waiting on announcing it. Yo, Mr. Beast recognizes Kosovo though. I just realized Italy can more than double in size if they just built dams here. Like, why are they not doing this? This one definitely can't be that hard. It's literally just a handful of dams. Like, what do they have to lose? Maybe they're just lazy. Bros, look at this. Nobody lives here, and everyone loves to complain about a housing crisis. I love that all the people that complain they can't buy a house never talk about moving north of South Korea. There's plenty of good territory right here, but it seems to be extremely underutilized. Question, why don't these countries unite? Like, they all seem to be a lot smaller than some of their neighboring countries. Why wouldn't they come together? Funny enough, I just found this awesome alternative history map that has the same idea too. Thank you to the artist Encyclopedia Britannica. Like, dude, look at this thing. This would be so epic. I'm definitely sure there would not be any Serbian nationalists that would decide to take out an archduke and end the whole thing. That'd be crazy. Another question, guys. Why doesn't the UK join the EU? Like, look at this map. They are completely surrounded by members of the European Union. Have they ever considered also being a member? Seems like an interesting idea. If Paris was Los Angeles, then the Ukraine war would be going on in Memphis. Oh, I'm sure there already is a war going on in Memphis. It's just not between Ukrainians and Russians. I don't know who exactly is fighting, but something definitely crazy is happening there. Let's not introduce even more chaos to Tennessee. A map showing how hard it is to find a girlfriend in every part of the world. Wait, so are the countries labeled in white literally impossible? Since the ocean is labeled as white too, I can confirm it would be impossible to find a girlfriend in the water. A human girlfriend, that is. Maybe she could be a mermaid. Oh, so this is my problem. We have all of California labeled as difficult, ranging on almost the most difficult area in the world to find a girlfriend. Okay, well now I don't feel so bad about myself. We also have extremely difficult to find a girlfriend in China. Some of the many consequences of that one-child policy. Easy to find a girlfriend in Portugal, easy to find a girlfriend in Spain, easy to find a girlfriend in France, easy to find a girlfriend in Germany. I don't really know what's going on in Poland, Italy, and the UK though. What's really cool about this map is the sources. Like, you know, the sources for this information are really good. Can't even imagine how good they really are. OMG, what are these formations called and how did they happen? Is this going on anywhere else? Nature is truly a magnificent thing. Like, the fact that this can just form out of nowhere, or maybe they're aliens. Man, why are the aliens only building cool stuff in Qatar? Guess my nationality based off one map. In red, all the countries that are run by little girls, and in green, the greatest country in the world. Man, these maps are always so hard. How am I supposed to figure this out based off of just a map? I need more info. I have a feeling you could look like this though. Now, not only could Italy double in size overnight with a handful of dams, but so could the US as well. And we don't even need to build a handful of dams. We only need two. We just need one from continental USA to Hawaii, and then another one to the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula. It is literally that easy. What's wrong with us? I give you a government webpage from New Zealand. When a problem occurs, they literally show you a world map without New Zealand. This is too perfect. This is like a galaxy brain move here. I could say that again. There's definitely something missing. That is actually so hilarious. This is real. Why don't all these countries unite? Are we humans dumb or something? Well, almost all countries unite. We're just gonna leave out one. Maybe let's not put this into the heads of the Germans though. They're gonna be like, we tried that and y'all weren't fans. A map which attempts the impossible to make every European country angry. All right, you made a bunch of places independent in Iberia, but not Catalonia. You gave Brittany and Normandy back to England. You gave this part of England back to France. Really like that you're using straight lines here. We've got American strategies for drawing borders. Belgium's gone, but the Dutch got the part that they probably don't want. Germany's split up. Poland has some interesting older borders. The Swiss are gone, but even though the Italians gained stuff in the north, they didn't in the south. Discussing Albania, thick Macedonia, or is this Turkey? I don't know. United Cyprus. Russia's gone. The Baltics are discussing interesting. The Balkans are normal. It's crazy how easy this can actually be accomplished, making all European countries angry. I mean, this guy was actually trying, but a lot of the times people accidentally do it. Sometimes you just find yourself doing it by accident. Nations in which I'm not allowed in because I took a poop outside the gates of Buckingham Palace and wiped my butt with the flag. Meanwhile, in green, the place where I'm from. Man, oh man, are we gonna be able to figure this guy's ancestry out? Seems a little hard. Wait. It's not just a meme? Did you know when Allah created world, Allah did give whole world to Turkey, but Turkey, friendly country, so Turkey gives land to other country. It all makes sense. I knew I was actually Turkic. I've loved kebabs for way too long. Man, I'm so thankful for Turkey, but I would like to be living in Turkey right now, so maybe I wish they didn't give back all the land. Question, guys, how did this tiny country in Europe manage to get an aircraft in space? And not only did this place get an aircraft in space, they landed something on the freaking moon. But if you look at all the other places that did that, they're just like a lot bigger, so none of the small countries on Earth have an excuse anymore if they were able to do it. Why can't more places be like this country? I don't know what it's called, but sounds interesting. Kaliningrad, parenthesis, Russia, parenthesis. What a weird name. Just name dropping a whole another country with parentheses. Guess the country I'm from all the places I've been to. There is no meme. I have rich parents. Oh, okay, it's not even really a game. Man, I wish I had some of those. I need to pick some of those up. I definitely haven't been to this many places. Guess what all these counties in the USA have in common? Well, it does seem to be like they're all on the outer edges, I guess. But then why aren't these counties also red? At first, I thought it was just the outside borders of the US, but that can't be the case. Also, I'm a little confused about Alaska and Hawaii too. Man, this is a mystery. Question, why doesn't Manhattan, New York put a giant parking lot right here? There's literally just all these useless trees and green stuff. Also a lake we can get rid of. This is gonna be such an awesome structure. Spoken like a true Houston, Texas city planner. Man, oh man, they're the best. They know exactly what they're doing. Is there any particular reason so many Americans live here? I don't really know a lot about history. Can someone help? I love this one specifically because these are some Americans, but they're not all Americans. I've got a better question. Why does so many Americans live in North and South America? Why don't these countries unite? Don't they speak the same language? Love this logic. Anyone that speaks the same language should instantly unite overnight. Like, why wouldn't you? I mean, it makes sense. Why doesn't Germany annex Austria? They also speak the same language. There's like a bunch of German speakers right here. You might be able to do it peacefully or something. Maybe they can call it the Anschluss or something. I don't know. If they haven't thought of it before, maybe they should give it a try. Yo guys, guess where I'm from based off of a single map. I'm assuming these are all the places he's been to. Man, he's had quite the experience in the Amazon rainforest. He's also a big fan of certain parts of Africa. Really likes India as well as northern China. And then also some of the less traveled to parts of Russia. Man, this is a hard one. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm gonna need some help with this one. Anyone else get that vibe as well? You know what? I'm gonna say North Korea. Maybe somewhere right there. Countries where you can buy wait, hold on. Countries where you can not leave legally. It's crazy how much this map corresponds with countries that have Coke versus don't have Coke. We've got Cuba, we've got Russia, we've got North Korea. Is there something about this soft, tasty beverage that allows you to be able to leave legally? Seems like an interesting correlation. Couldn't they have at least been original? Why would you name your country after a war? Come on, Vietnam. Like, seriously, get it together. Also, that war was like so long ago. How old are you? If I had to name a country, I would definitely not name it after the Vietnam War. I'd probably call myself something like World after World War II. Imagine there was just a giant nation named World. That'd be way cooler. Oh no, and it looks like these two countries also did the same thing. Vietnam, a singular country, naming themselves after the Vietnam War, that's one thing. But then to have two countries name yourself after the Korean War, so unoriginal. Yo guys, get a load of this. Unlike Italy and the United States, who can literally double in size with just a handful of dams, a place like Austria can't do it. Haha, how How depressing. They're gonna be real jealous in 3 years when we finally complete those handful of dams. Can't wait to see the look on their face. And look, even France is gonna get in on it too. Man, I wouldn't want to be Austria right now. For my Americans out there, what's this country called? It's pretty big, so y'all should definitely know. Actually, I think Americans do know this country. They always love to mention it. I actually think Africa is one of our favorite countries to talk about. Finally, a world map update just got released. Now to figure out the new names for these countries that just dropped. And the map got updated in multiple areas too. There's a new nation that seems to be north of Turkey. Also, the new patch just released another Central Asian nation. And I think we can all agree North America was pretty much just a barren wasteland. Only 3 places to play with. Well, no one really talks about these. But it was mainly just Mexico, the USA, and Canada. Now it looks like we might have like 4 new spots. Can't wait to see what the next update brings. London is closer to London than London is to London. Here we have London, California, stretching over 3,000 kilometers away to London, Ohio. Meanwhile, London, Kentucky only goes 846 kilometers to London, Arkansas. Man, that's lame. So glad we have plane routes going to some of the most famous Londons in the world. Obviously, if you were left off this map, you just weren't that famous. Try harder though. Big thanks to my patrons. Destiny 9,000. Drew needs to pay his taxes.
Why am I doing this?
JohnDenver,
I'm the kidnapper.
Jack
Traven's
annoying friends.
InquisitorXarius,
Caleb,
Caleb,
Israel, I am not a paid actor.
LuxembourgLover,
Patrick
RyeThePie,
subscribe to
The
Mexican
GoodOldRyah,
716.
ZaneyBoi.
Become a patron by checking the description down below.